Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom review. See by the title below, yes, this is on episode 3 of Steins Gate Zero, and you're probably wondering, where the hell was my episode 2 review? Well, if you haven't been up to date with my Facebook and Twitter, it's just I've been extremely busy, finals and everything. It's the final weeks of school, and I decided since last week I was trying to catch up on everything, and it just wasn't working out at the time because I had a lot more work last week than this week. And if I continue to do that, I would just completely fall behind. So I decided just to strike off and skip all of last week and start fresh with this week. That is why we are here with my episode 3 review. So sorry about that if you're wondering what happened to my episode 2. That was pretty much the reason. So let's get on, because I'm pretty sure you came to this video, you clicked on it because you wanted to hear what I thought about episode 3. And I gotta say, I really enjoyed this episode after all the crazy revelations and all the crazy stuff that's been going on in the past 2 episodes. Not saying I didn't like those last 2 episodes, but this was a really kind of laid back, slice of life, enjoyable kind of episode with pretty much, there's the whole Christmas party. You have this whole part with, which I think they did brilliantly, honestly, because it does a great job at what's gonna, building up to what's gonna happen in these next couple episodes, because you have Okabe kind of just going around like it's normal, like it's not an AI or anything, it's not Armistice or whatever, it's actually Kurisu. And I actually started to fall for it as well, because it's just that much realistic, that her emotions and how she talks and everything, there's numerous times throughout the episode that it's holy shit, it's she's really there. And obviously for Okabe, you see that he starts to slowly, at first he was hesitant and a lot of the times trying to just hold off on all the calls, until you see him actually going around different places, pretty much having her, pretty much giving her a tour of everywhere, including his lab, all these kind of stuff. She says certain things, he remembers brief flashbacks of how it was before, and just slowly until the very end of this episode starts to accumulate to the point where he forgets what is real and what's not real, until Maho ends up coming up and says, this is not Kurisu, she is dead. Which that's just, it sucks, honestly. It's really just heartbreaking to see. And just the PTSD flashbacks he had right after that point, it was just to the extreme that these next episodes are going to be crazy. That's why it's like I said, after all the craziness of the first 2 episodes, having this episode, it was kind of just it's not normal Steins Gate. It's a nice feeling. It's everyone having fun, Christmas party. You got super hilarious stuff, like the Professor Linskinen, I think that's his name was. Yeah, he was oh, you have all these beautiful girls, and then he was especially her, and it was it ended up being Ruka, and it's yeah, but that's a guy. And it just cuts off right there. I was literally thinking he was gonna be what, but it's literally just the same old, even how Okabe was in the original Steins Gate with Ruka and everything. And I was just cracking up at that scene. That scene was probably the most hilarious of the entire episode. But yeah, they did a great job at bringing us into this slice of life kind of episode and making us feel like this is really Kurisu, she's really back, and Okabe is all happy and everything. And they're having their kind of banter and these discussions and conversations just like before. And you just see you see the rise, and then the boom, the plummet to the fall at the very end of the episode, because you can see it's slowly happening. And you see Maho, that she talks about how that's her biggest fear, she's scared of what's going to happen, and she saw this coming a mile away. And yep, it ends up happening at the very end. He jumps down to drops to his knees, has these PTSD flashbacks, and just screams at the top of his lungs, and boom, that was the end of the episode. That was the huge cliffhanger that they left us, off at. And I was just holy shit, I need next week's episode now, because it's going to be that good. After just how much build-up they had for this episode, which, like I said, even though it was a build-up episode, it was done in a really good, enjoyable way because of just the slice of life moments and everything, the Christmas party and all that kind of stuff. And I'm guessing, like I said, I've never played the Steins Gate Zero game at all, so I don't know what the story is, and that doesn't mean that I want people spoiling it and everything, but I'm guessing with how the whole part in this episode with Suzuha and how she is, looking over the time machine that Daru is making, and how she tells that she's gonna bring Okabe to the, obviously she was going to make him go and use a time machine again. I'm guessing it, like, the point of this series is, at first he gave up. Now he starts to see Kurisu again in this form of an AI, and he's going to crave and want her, back more and more. All these memories are going to be coming back. He tried to push them away, but they're coming back. And I'm guessing, revelation comes along, and he decides that he does want to go back, and this time succeed in, saving her, and, changing everything to what, the original Steins Gate story, the way it ends. Like, that's the true ending and everything. I'm guessing that's the path that we're going to go. But for now, it's kind of just like him trying to navigate through all this stuff, trying to push away things while it's still flashbacks are coming back to him and everything. And it's going to be a hell of an emotional ride. But honestly, I cannot wait to see how these next episodes will go. But yeah, nonetheless, really enjoyed this episode. And yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. So we can, enjoy this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Is there anything else you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And as always, guys, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Anime watchers only. How did you feel about this episode? Did you feel the same as me? Did you feel differently? Did you enjoy this episode? Are you excited for what's going to be coming? Source material, people who've played the game. How did you feel about this episode? Obviously, no spoilers. If you do want to put spoilers, like I always say, do the whole skip 4 lines thing so that we have to click read more. So if someone clicks it, that's their fault. That's their choice to be spoiled. Obviously, I don't want to be, and obviously, I'm pretty sure that a lot of other anime watchers onlys don't want to be spoiled either. But nonetheless, I still want to know how you guys felt. Has it been adapted really well so far? Are you enjoying it? Expectations and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's all I really gotta say, guys. Honestly, I cannot wait to see how the rest of the series, will go, because so far these past 3 episodes have just been plain awesome, and it's just got me so happy that we're back into the world of Steins Gate. It's been years since we've been back into this world, and it's exciting and awesome to finally be back, and I definitely cannot wait to see what's going to happen in these next couple episodes. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. So till next time, see ya.